Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I am bringing you my pretty gift box. It's as simple as that. It's nothing too exciting, although as you can probably see I've used the beautiful Ombre speciality paper and you can probably hear from the rattling around inside. It contains a box of Maltesers. I love these, my son loves these, so I'm glad there's two boxes because at least we can have one each now. Yeah, deliberate, not so deliberate mistake, the ombre paper. So my plan was to have both of the light and the dark, and I scored it wrong, so we have it like this. But it opens up just to reveal the box of Maltesers sat in there, and as I said, it literally just closes over the top. I've added some of the pastel pearls just to add a little bit of something, but it's quite a simple box really. I just wish I'd have put this the right way round, so I shall probably try and do it the right way round when I do one with you guys. But yeah, really nice, just a little thank you, inexpensive and really pretty. And to be honest, I've had this for so long and I thought I need to use it, and I kept looking at it, no, not for this project, and then I thought this is perfect. So right, so that one is gorgeous, great. The one I'm going to be using today is Mango Melody. Sorry, I can just hear my dogs doing something crazy. So yeah, as you can see, it's just gorgeous, this paper. It really is. So, so pretty. So yes, Mango Melody. So to start off with then, you're going to need a box of Maltesers. Yes, that would be a good start. You're going to need a piece of cardstock that is 8 3/4 by 6.5, which is 22.5 by 16.5 centimetres, and we're going to score all sides at 1.5 inches, which will be 4 centimetres. Oops. Okay. Once we've done that, it's just the basic box base. So fold, burnish all of the 4 score lines, and then we're going to cut away the corners into wedges. Super simple, super basic. Okay. And then once we've done that, we are then going to add some adhesive just onto these bits here, just onto the tabs, and then we're going to make our box up just like so. And then, oops, we're just going to pop our box of Maltesers inside. Fits nice and snug. Pop that to one side. So then we need our lovely ombre paper. So let's see if we can get this right this time. So with your ombre paper that is 5.5 by 6.5, 15.5 by 16.5 centimetres, we're going to score on the short side at 3 and 4.5, and on the long side we're going to score at 1.5 and 5. So the short side is 3 by 4.5, which is 3 and 4.5, which will be 9 and 13 centimetres, and on the long side we're going to score 1.5 and 5, which is 4 and 12.5. So if I do it this way this time, that should work. Short side, yes, 3 and 4.5, so 9 and 13. Long side, 1.5 and 5, which is 4 and 12.5. I think we might have cracked it. Okay, so yes, I have. I've done it right. Yay! Okay, so The next thing you need to do then is just grab a ruler and a pencil, and you've got two long sort of panels here. So from the inside score line, you want to mark 1/2 inch from there, and then from the second score line here, you want to mark 1/2 inch in there. So have a look how you feel with your box. You can either go with 1 inch or 1 centimetre or 1.5. It's up to you, whichever you prefer. So 1/2 and 1/2, and then I'm just gonna draw a line to match those two up, and do the same on this piece as well. So 1/2 and 1/2, and draw that together, and then this one 1/2 and 1/2, and put them together. Right, then we need some cutting. So we're going to cut down these pencil lines that we've just done. We're going to cut away this bottom square here and this one here. We're then going to create tabs out of this one. And then just take a thin wedge off this part. Okay, so you're now left with this shape. So we're going to repeat that with this one. Get rid of this. Of these bits. Right, so concentrating far too much there and completely forgot to chat to you guys while I was doing it, so I do apologise. But yes, so this is what you're now left with, is these two beautiful shapes. We're going to fold and burnish, but we're going to do it really gently. It hasn't cracked on me, but I don't want to risk it. What I do love about this paper is that, you know, so many glitter papers that you buy from anywhere else, you'll just be covered in glitter. There's just none that comes off this, and that is the one thing that I love, because crikey, I would be covered in it. If it came off, I would be covered in it. And I think as well, if it comes off, that also means that you lose the glitter off the project, so therefore it's a little bit pointless, isn't it? In my opinion anyway. So we've done that, so we're going to add some adhesive to these little tabs here. I can't actually even see if that's on there. No. Let's try again. There we go, that's better. So on there, and then along the thin strip there. So these parts here get tucked in like so. And then bring in your box, tuck this sort of in a little bit, but I literally put it level with my box, popped my lid on, and then just press just there. And then when you open it up, it's still in place, and you can then just, if you need to, just rub your finger on it, but I don't think you need to. So we'll repeat that with this piece. So again, adhesive on these parts here and on these tabs. tabs make up the lid part, and then you can just tuck that in, and then I just sort of butted it up. Whoops, it bounced off then. Pop it on there, and then I actually want that one over. And once you've pressed them into place, and I actually have the ombre the right way round. Beautiful. So we just need to add our decorative panel for the top. So I have a piece of Mango Melody here that is 4x3 or 10.5 by 7.5, and then a piece of basic white that's quarter less, so 3 3/4 by 2 3/4 or 10 by 7 centimetres. So I'm going to use my colour and contour, and I'm just using these really pretty flowers. Just move my drink out of the way. Okay, so I have that one and that one, and then I also want that one, and then I need my mango stamp. Oh, crumbs. So just stamp in the flowers sort of wherever really. Okay, I just need to do a little spritz. Crikey, it's so warm today that I think that's drying out like literally seconds before I have a chance to use it. Okay, just use my stamping off, stamping on technique. There we go. That's that bit done. And then just while I've got this ink pad out, I've got a piece of basic white here and the thank you for everything sentiment, and I'm just gonna stamp that there, and then I can put my ink away. So I'm going to stick this one onto the coloured card. Okay, and then this one just needs a little trim. So just trim this one down a fraction, and then this is just some of the offcut from the base that I am using here. So I'm just going to pop that onto there, and then I can just cut that bit away. Trim that bit down. Dimensionals on here. And this will go on the centre of here. Just like that. And then I'm actually going to use these matte decorative dots that are out of one of the Christmas sweets. I quite like the idea of this one, and I just thought that this would look quite good with the mango. So I'm just going to grab these. Yeah, I think they do look quite good actually. Although I actually only have 3 of the larger ones, but hopefully this slightly paler one, nobody will notice. There we go, that's those done. And now I just need to put some adhesive on the back of here. So I'm just going for halfway along, because I don't want it on all, or you won't be able to open the box. And then this will sit on top. Again, take it off, press it down if you need to. But there it is. In fact, I think I'm going to call this my Pretty Ombre gift box. I don't know, I quite like this design. Which one do you prefer? Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you all again soon.